Hey there, I'm Mike Herwich, and welcome back to Cinema Spotlight. After the winter break, perhaps you're exhausted with happy family films. In that case, this week I have 4 action-packed films from Marvel Studios that will likely be added to your film collection soon, if they're not already. Perhaps over the break you saw the new release trailer for the upcoming film, The Avengers. If not, we'll get into that soon. But for now, let's focus on the prequels to this upcoming film. This week, let's start off with May 2008's release, Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. stars as Anthony Tony Stark, who actually resembles the comics Tony Stark. Anyway, this film starts out with Tony being in the Middle East to showcase his latest weapons from Stark Industries when he is attacked and kidnapped by terrorists. Working with another captive, Tony builds a suit of armor equipped with all types of weapons to escape. Once he's back home, he secretly builds new suits and becomes the invincible Iron Man. An amazing performance by Downey Jr. and some awesome effects. If you didn't know, Marvel films had secret endings since X-Men The Last Stand. And this film's secret ending is your first clue about the Avengers, and introduces Nick Fury. If you didn't know, there's also a sequel, Iron Man 2, for you to check out with even more information about the upcoming film. Our second film is June 2008's The Incredible Hulk. There is no background story in this film, making many believe that it's a continuation from the 2003 film, Hulk. Edward Norton stars as Bruce Banner, a man who was exposed to a blast from a gamma bomb, causing him to turn into a green rage-fueled monster. Bruce is hiding from detection while still trying to cure himself with the Hulk in the beginning of this film. However, when Colonel Ross, the father of Bruce's love, Betty Ross, finds him and some local thugs are after him, he loses it. The Hulk shows his opponents no mercy as he escapes from capture. On the run again, Bruce has to find Betty and his mysterious contact, Mr. Blue, to cure himself once and for all. There's also a secret ending to this film, which takes place after Iron Man 2, showing us Hulk will be added to the team. Amazing CG effects and a rage-filled Hulk saying his most famous line are just only 2 reasons to check out this film. Our third film is May 2011's Thor. Chris Hemsworth graces us with his portrayal of Thor. This movie begins with researchers out in New Mexico studying strange anomalies in the sky when a sudden storm breaks out and they accidentally hit a man standing in the middle of it. Now we're given our first glance of Asgard and our backstory. Thor, Odin's son of Odin, the ruler of Asgard, is the god of thunder. After starting a conflict between Asgard and Jotunheim, the home of the frost giants, Odin strips Thor of his powers and banishes him to Earth. While struggling to deal with being mortal, Thor's brother Loki, the god of mischief, is up to something in Asgard. Hemsworth plays an amazing Thor, and the secret ending shows us our villain in the Avengers. Finally, we've got 2011's Captain America, the First Avenger. Chris Evans stars as Steve Rogers, a young man who is too short and weak to join the army, but is offered a chance through the Super Soldier program. Upon the experiment being a success, the doctor is killed, but Steve is now taller and stronger than ever. He dons his red, white, and blue costume and shield, becoming Captain America, the First Avenger. This is Chris Evans' second role in a Marvel film, as he used to play Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, in the Fantastic Four. The secret ending to this film is actually the first trailer for the Avengers. Now before we move on, here's some other films based on Marvel Comics that you should check out. Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Fantastic Four, The Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, Ghost Rider, Blade, Blade 2, Blade Trinity, Daredevil, Elektra, The Punisher Warzone, X-Men, X2 X-Men United, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and X-Men First Class. Now we can move on to our 2 upcoming Marvel films in 2012. First, we have The Avengers, bringing together Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye, and Black Widow for the first time in a live-action movie. Be in line May 4th for the release, because I know theaters will be packed. And also being released this year is the reboot of the Spider-Man series. The Amazing Spider-Man comes to theaters July 3rd. Now you may need to sit down because some pretty amazing trailers are coming up. Till next time, I'm Mike Herwich. Keep on reeling.
In the end,
it will be every man for himself.
What do we do?
We get ready. There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people. So when we needed them, they could fight the battles that we never could. Gentlemen, what are you prepared to do?
No offense, but I don't play well with others.
big man in a suit of armor. Take that away, what are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. If we can't protect the Earth, you can be damn sure we'll avenge it. Dr. Banner, your work is unparalleled, and I'm a huge fan of the way you lose control and turn into an enormous green rage monster.
Thanks. You're gonna stay with your aunt and uncle for a little while. You'll be safe here.
Where are you going?
Something your mom and I have to do.
I want to go with you.
Yeah, you have to go.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Parker.
Not much to tell, really.
Peter lives with his aunt and uncle.
Forgot all about that thing. It was your dad's.
What are you doing here?
I'm nothing.
Do not get me in trouble. Don't touch anything. Peter, what's going on?
Ready to play God?
Do you have any idea what you really are?
We all have secrets. The ones we keep. And the ones that are kept from us.